procrastination in our business. Shuffling here, and 2 cards popping out. 4 of Swords and Judgment. Holding yourself accountable, knowing that maybe you're taking too much time to make decisions and too much time to take action. So let's see. Put these back in, and we're going to do a horseshoe spread on how does procrastination impact you in your business. The past is the Hermit. So what fears do you have about the types of decisions and the types of activity that you are procrastinating on? If you take some productive self-reflection time, different from the 4 of Swords that popped out, this is really coming into the truth of how you're handling challenging situations to address them in a more timely fashion. And that was the past. So the present is now, the 9 of Swords. A lot of anxiety and sleepless nights that could be happening because of things going unaddressed, and how you handle that negativity transcends throughout the business, throughout your life. Are there patterns that you can see based on the Hermit moments that you are familiar with, but are you really being honest with yourself about how procrastination impacts you? And then the near future is the Moon. Ooh, all right. So you may not want to come to terms with that this is a little bit of a reality check that this is happening. And depending on the types of issues or challenges or activities or things in the business that require your attention, you're thinking, well, it'll just work itself out. But will it? So now let's look at you and your business. And that is the 2 of Pentacles, balancing the productivity that you're capable of in your business with the things that don't get as much attention in a more timely fashion. Procrastination, are you using it as a denial tactic, or are you using it as a meditation type tactic? And what I mean by that, with the 4 of Swords popping out, is if you are knowing that you may need time to understand what the issue is or what its bigger picture is, then maybe you use the procrastination as a time strategy for doing little bits here and there. And I've talked about this before, and I've actually written a blog about it as well, about it being a time management strategy. Maybe you know of something that has to be done by a certain date, and so you attack little by little, bit by bit, of what this is that you have to have done, or knowing there's a deadline. How do you plan out all the things that make up the process of finishing the thing that you might be putting off? Okay, so influences and environment is Death. So this is interesting because this is a transformation and rebirth card. You have an opportunity to see the change, be the change you want to have happen in the business. And maybe, balancing little by little the things that exist. You might be putting them off, which causes anxiety. But if you were to have a better balance of challenging things in your business to address, that this could be a positive change for the future. And then hopes and fears is Strength. Wow. We are a lot of major arcana here. Having the strength to know that the positive change can be possible because of you shedding light on the situation of how you typically approach it, and maybe you need to make a change and that you have the strength to do it. I do like how there's a moon in the strength, there's a sunrise in the death, there's another moon in the moon, and another moon in the hermit. That's incredible. Ooh. The Judgment card has a moon in it, and the Four of Swords has the moon cycles. And August 8th is the Lionsgate portal, and August 9th is the full moon in Aquarius. Wow, lots of moons. Let's see what the outcome is. Oh, well, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. It's another meditation card, but it's also the card of apathy. If you were to reflect, have the strength to reflect on the things that you might be avoiding to accomplish that might not be as bad as you think if you address it head on. I don't love the Four of Cups in the outcome, but I think between strength, death, hermit, the moon, balancing in the Two of Pentacles, I think this is where you take time to figure out how you manage time. That might be what, and I think there's another sunrise in this Four of Cups card. Wow. Very interesting. I love it. Please like and subscribe and let me know if this resonated with you at all on procrastination in your business.